Hello again, and thank you for watching Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, we're back now with a new series. We're going to be doing the direct bikes. I can never remember the code of it, but it's a sports model 50cc. So we'll make a start on that shortly. And the oh god, what's it called? The Suzuki FZ50. Still waiting for some parts on that. I'm not going to do another separate video on that. I'll wait till it's all up and running, and then we'll show you that separately. And that has to be sold also for the strike fund. The other thing, if you're wondering why I've got a head injury here, nothing to do with motorcycling or getting involved with problems with strikes. I don't know how we can put this politely, but Jenny, when she has to go and do her number twos, will not go in the garden, on the pavement, anywhere. So she has to go into the woods, into the undergrowth. So that's normally okay. But at 2 o'clock in the morning a couple of nights ago, she decides she wants to go. So I have to go over there in a dressing gown, and there's me with a torch looking for the stinging nettles, because it's not very good with a dressing gown on. On the way back, cracked into a tree, came home, 2 o'clock in the morning, blood pouring all down there. So that's why I've now got this cut on the head. Yesterday I was going to do a bit of filming, but wasn't quite up to it. I think some sort of concussion. So let's get on. We'll get on with this new project, the Direct Bikes 50cc Sport, and I'll just show you around. Okay, so let's have a little look at it. Sorry about the wind noise, it's blowing a gale out here again. As you can see, these panels here, there's nothing broken as such. Someone's tried to touch it up there. There's lots of scratches. The tower light here, look, it's a split here. So someone's gone round with some sealer, which is absolutely awful. I've managed to get hold of a complete tower unit, a more modern one, nice clear with orange bulbs. So that will be on the way. This bar, not too bad, that will be powder coated. Down, if we look down here, the stand is okay, just a little bit of surface rust. We'll powder coat that. As for the kickstart there, this CVT panel is a little bit chipped here and there, so we might powder coat that one. We go along the side here, a bit of sticky tape holding it together, but nothing actually broken. If we come around to here, I've cheated a little bit. I did do this the other day. This panel here was gone faded to grey basically. I managed to get using the heat gun, I've got most of the black back out again now, and it doesn't look too bad. And as you can see, I've actually got a replacement speedo. The other one worked, but it was all loose. Still got the plastic film on there at the moment, and the old one, I'll just show you that, it's over here. It's all faded around the edges, horrible. And also one of the tabs was snapped off, so that's why it was loose. But now that's all fixed in nicely now. The other thing I managed to get, just whilst we're here, I managed to get a new seat for it. So that'll be sort of the icing on the cake at the end. It's a sports seat. We go down to the front here. Indicators, well, they're supposed to be white or clear, but with an orange bulb. Doesn't look up to much, so I've got a whole new set of indicators. We come around here. My neighbour is still looking for this plastic cover. Hopefully we can get that. And also I've got a used rubber mat which are supposed to go in here as well. The exhaust is alright, maybe that's okay as well. Maybe a little bit of heat resistant paint on that. The wheels are okay, they just need a little bit of buffing up with a wire brush, and perhaps these panels here could do with a powder coat. So that's it, there's the seat. As I say, it looks alright from a distance, but it's cracked, so for the price they are, you might as well just get a new one. I've sold the Honda Stream. I've had to for the strikes, and I wanted to keep about £120 left over, which is exactly as I wanted, for parts and paint on this. As I say, it's not totally, it's not a money spinner, but I don't like seeing bikes like this, as you know. So all in here, I'll take this off in a minute, as I was only here to show you, and it's just surface rust on the handlebars and the other bars, I should think, underneath. But we'll just strip all this back and give it some hammerite, I think. Also got two new brake levers coming in black. This one's snapped off, so I've got two new ones of those coming. The mirror, this one was alright, bit of surface rust because I lived with that, cleaned that up, but this one's cracked, so I've got a new set of those as well. So right, I think what I'm going to try and do is make a start on the front, to be honest, and see if we can, because I haven't got much room at the moment, so I'll try and get on with the front and see how we get on. Okay, one other thing before we start. This is what I bought the other day. This is a replacement panel for the back here. As you can see, that's all cracked around there. I was going to paint this with the red colour again, but I think I might just leave it. A little bit of artistic license. It'll break up the red a little bit. But unfortunately, someone has chewed the end there and cracked it. No, it wasn't the wife. It was a Jenny girl again. So it wouldn't have actually mattered because it would be hidden under there. But because they were fairly cheap, I have managed to buy another one. So the new one will go in there towards the end. And the colour I've gone for on this one is high coat double acrylic fulled burgundy. So hopefully that should look nice, but we'll see how we go with that one. So I think first of all, I'm going to try and concentrate on the front first, see how far I can sort of go, and then we'll move on towards the back afterwards. So I haven't got a lot of space at the moment, still got the Honda Stream to get rid of, and I don't want too many panels lying about. So let's start by getting this one off. I assume this is the main one for it. And then behind here is some, I'm sure these screws hold this in here. So let me just get these out and come back to you. Okay, with those two screws out, there we go. There's the front panel. So it's not too bad. A bit of touching up here. We'll sand all that back and see how we get on with that, that burgundy colour. Right, so what have we got here? A lot of this we will hammerite a lot of this. So we see if we can move on and get this panel off. Well, here we are. That's the panel loose, just a couple of bolts here and a couple of screws. The next problem being, it looks like I have to take the wheel off to get this off, which is great, isn't it? So I think I might have to leave that for now and just try and get the mud guard off. That's black, that's got to be painted red. So bear with me. I'll probably put this back on temporary, or move it out of the way, get that off. May have to take the wheel off then. Well, we will have to take the wheel off to get it out. So bear with me on that one. I'll come back to you shortly. Well, one thing led to another. I've now ended up with all these panels off and the floors, just to get some of this stuff out. I will be having, I think, take the wheel off to get that panel off in shortly, but it's now starting to come off towards the back. So the way things are going, we might as well just carry on and just get all the panels off and done with it. I'll have to find somewhere to put them, but we'll try and carry on and get the rest of this rear panel off now. All right, let's get this back thing off at the back. These are Allen keys. I suppose it's better to get everything stripped off, at least you can sort of paint more and sand down more. Okay, just one more here and I'll come back to you. Well, I see someone's drilled a nice little hole here to fix this on, so hopefully when we go back we can try and get it back as it's supposed to go. Must be a tab snapped under there perhaps. Let's have a look. No. Why is that? Let's see why that's not, why that wouldn't go in there. Don't know, well, we can sort that out at some stage. Right, okay, that's that one. Nearly there, nearly there. I'll just do the other side and hopefully we're ready to get this back off. Well, so I've got some of these final screws out, which was just holding it at the back, but then the rest of it, wonder why it wasn't coming out, was basically glued in. So lucky enough we are getting another one of these light units, so just by getting that glue out we can now hopefully, I might have to open the fuel tank. There we go, finally off. Right, okay, so these sides, these panels just need separating. So there we go, that's all of the main plastic panels off. I've still got, if I just bring the camera around a minute, there we go, I've still got this panel to get off, which means taking the wheel off, so I will take that off, put it back on again for now, and then once I come back to doing that wheel I can then clean that up with the wire brush. So everything else here today, well, it's just going to have to be, I'll leave it for now. All this will have to be wire brushed and hammer-righted. Engine, not too bad, this should clean up, blacken up, wash all this bit here, bring all that back up black again. So I'll just carry on getting that wheel off to get that other panel, the last panel. A few of the tabs are broken, I'm not sure what I can do about that. I'll see if I can repair them somehow. So that's it, let's show you the what we got left of the strip down. Here's all the bits now. All this indicators were just all glued into the back, so all these panels are going to need cleaning where that went. The tail light, so I've got a new unit of that coming, which I'm glad I have. All this black silver's all gone horrible, so we've got one of those to come. I've got also a new battery coming, so but that's not a problem just yet. This is the rear light over here, all glued again, but I'm not sure what I can do with these panels, but I'm sure we can sort something out. Anyway, I'll call it a day. I'll get that wheel off and that front panel under the lower front, and possibly the next thing will be to start wiring down while brushing down and using the hammerite. Well, that's it for another week. We'll move on and see what we can do with the frame and try to get that painted. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my subscribers. Please subscribe if you do enjoy the videos, and also click the like button. Jenny's hot again. It's getting quite warm out there again, where it's windy, so she's back under her little table on the tiles. I'll put the fan back on in a minute. So until next time, you take care out there, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.